Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex, and when we last left off, we discovered that Hong Kong is a pretty dangerous place for all accounts, and of course, one hand greases the other as the saying goes, so then we can now make contact with Tracer Tong, and what's alive is the only menu, isn't it? Yeah, the all-important level 2 or whatever, but as you can see, JC isn't exactly in his greatest health after being shot in the legs a couple of times with a plasma rifle. But so I do hope we do have the code for that, yes, because Mr. Quick over here, I believe, yeah, isn't giving us anything. Gives us a stare if nothing else, you know.
I look forward to shaking the hand of my enemy.
That's something at least. Okay, so, alrighty then. That's what I figured. Of course, it's all fenced in, I would think. Oh, they're also corrupt, aren't they? So what can I guess? Hello there, sir.
Do not interrupt us with questions.
Aha, okay, I will take the hint, sir. Very fancy suits here. Very clean. Until you step the first gang member, I see. Are we just free to explore this place? It looks the part at least, but plenty of cameras around. Well, maybe we aren't after all, right? Rating is only 30, so we could bash it apart, I guess, theoretically, if we were to do that. Wouldn't be complete without the flag of the People's Republic of China, I see. I don't think I would be super happy if we start hacking into their computers, wouldn't you say?
Go.
Aha, okay. Whatever you said there, sorry, I don't speak Chinese.
We will check with the Dragon Head about whether you can come in here.
Alright, well, I'm already in here, am I not? Yeah, okay, they have the entire perimeter patrolled, I see. Unsurprisingly.
While you are here, observe the laws of the triad.
I will do exactly that, sir. As long as I don't draw my weapon accidentally. Of course, that could happen, certainly. Okay, that leads into the sparring room, and I do believe there is the secret laboratory somewhere. Right? But for now, we could go for a little bit of chit-chat, maybe. Have a drink in this fancy bar. Also some healing, incidentally. 2 points from the water cooler. Who doesn't like cold water? How bad is it actually, just come to think of it? 2 no medkits, great. I'm not a cook, but I guess it's here if you want to take it. That recharges bioenergy, but not our health, of course. Hello there, are you the cook, by chance?
Are you expecting a tour?
No, we can show ourselves around, of course. Not a problem, hope you don't mind. Well, I guess for now we just leave all the stuff here, including the hard liquor. Tracer Tong is probably getting impatient right now, I would think. Does he have a medical bot down there? I sure hope so. Okay, that's the sparring room that we're talking about. And there should be a secret laboratory here someplace.
Great favor with the Dragon Head.
Yeah, it took us some pain, certainly. I can assure you that, sir. Whatever they prefer.
你好吗?
Your business is with Tracer Tong.
Yeah, I think it is. If I can figure out how to get there, of course. A riot Potter. I guess it doesn't seem to be up for grabs. Yeah, probably that keypad right, I would figure. Hopefully that has the same key combination. Someone left some... Oh, wow. I'm very tempted to do that and steal it, but of course I think it would be improper, wouldn't it be? Okay, I think it was 1997, wasn't it? Yeah, thankfully it is, okay. Yeah, I really hope there's a medical robot downstairs. I really do. Okay. Hello there, sir. Unfortunately, we never played through that one mission in Human Revolution because the DLC was unobtainium for the original release of the game. But I gave you the synopsis back then. Then we helped him escape from Hengsha. Tong's guard, right? That means he cannot search for these crates, I would presume.
You must be JC. Tong will see you now.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And there's the man himself.
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
Ja, wie die Fort wir
will
einnehmen,
depend.
aren't we?
You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade.
Yeah, about that
But I
blade,
fear at the
incidentally.
crucial moment, I may lift up my arm to strike, and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his
It's a good
loyalties.
precaution, sir.
assume
Can't
he
be
checked
blame you
out.
for that.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
Yeah, and also my legs, because they're about to give out again. Okay. I think it would be improper, but of course we owe him. Okay, fancy laboratory you have here, sir. Scientists, they're double as security guards, who knew? Okay. Well, Paul is the Manhattan still right, I believe. Although his girls which is also running short, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is here. Yes, doesn't it? I would agree with that, sir. Then okay. Yeah, once again, we can't even steal anything right now, but no one is around. Okay, I think it would still be improper. Yeah, downstairs they said. Okay, but we're here as a guest, as a reminder. Okay. Why is it up here? I'm not sure. There's the plasma rifle and the ballistic body armor. Shooting range, huh? Nobody then. I think we have places to be. But take note of all the... Oh, there's a robot here, thankfully. Yeah, it hits us fully 239 points of damage he took there. Oh, that's a relief.
Please, complete your business and then go.
But I just cannot help at looking at your laboratory, which is very expensive and also very fancy. And what is that here? I'm not sure. Are we going that way, sir? Doctor? Are you a doctor? I sure hope you are. Okay. I didn't expect that, frankly. At least we are here now. Oh, hello there, Alex. You are probably marveling at the scenery as much as I am right now, right?
You took a big risk following me here. Thanks.
When you believe in something, you've just got to do it.
How'd you find Tom so quickly?
Turns out I knew him all along. tt_undernet.0924.243.886. I posted a message to the board and he contacted me himself.
Any news from Jaime?
No sign of him yet. I hope he made it.
Yeah, so do I for the
Yeah,
matter.
me too. Did you ever dig up anything about this Daedalus character? I'm still hearing from him.
Actually, I did, sort of. Crypto says Daedalus was supposedly a government AI project,
Ah,
also known as
see,
Echelon
so it was
4.
right all along about Daedalus,
Supposedly.
wasn't
I'm
I?
getting this from anonymous crypto boards. Daedalus was supposed to beat the old content recognition problem in surveillance. It was a program that could search all the terabytes of intercepted messages for subversive content.
So what
Someone's
happened?
vertrieben, ja.
Never panned out as far as I know. The problem was just too hard. They blew through a lot of taxpayer money, but finally had to scrap the whole project.
So the thing that's talking in my head is, what, resurrected AI?
I wish I knew.
Well, I believe that. I believe
Tom has
that.
connections. You should scope out the labs for upgrades.
Okay, well, I don't think we'll be super happy about this, but, okay. But if it's coming from you, it's probably not in those boxes, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I suppose we get our checkup and then we decide what we want to do. Yeah, well, is it up for grabs or not? It wasn't made obvious to me. Okay, well, that's lovely.
Stay right there.
Is it going to be painful? I should hope not. I wouldn't trust that equipment.
Success! Come back to the control room.
Yes, okay, what about those upgrades? Because I'd like those upgrades. Huh, I guess it would be a bit impolite, wouldn't it be? But, okay, so we talk to him first and then we make our decision because there's plenty of stuff up for grabs. So I think he will be pretty upset about this, but I'm not quite sure if it's actually proper or not. For instance, the key here. And also, most importantly, that medkit we found. The tranquilizer does not so much.
That's it?
A simple switch, as they call it.
Have you heard from Paul?
On his way, according to smuggler in New York.
Yeah, I've never found him,
He will
did
be
we, though?
fine. Meanwhile, we still face the likelihood of a triad war here in Hong Kong.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
Well,
No,
he didn't beat her
in their
even.
system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the ramen coating from VersaLife and make it
it's going to be
available
like
to
that, I
both
see.
triads.
So that's all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember,
Yeah, of
I
course.
saved your life. Now pay attention. The VersaLife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you
Can he be
access
here?
to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red
Oh,
Arrow
okay,
the
answers that
technology to
question.
begin with.
I'll find the ramen coating, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time.
Basically,
In fact,
sometimes
I
maybe you
took
should
the
just keep your
liberty of
mouth
setting
shut.
up a computer account for you. Log in JC Denton. Password Sanctuary. Feel free
Sanctuary,
to use
okay,
the
got
machine
it.
in my office.
Okay, lots of notes, unsurprisingly.
We have much to offer one another if we cooperate.
If you cooperate, that's the emphasis back here. Nice logo you have there on your computer. Oh, Mr. Carter. Or retired general, I should say. Yes, you know, I think Mr. Mendeley was a little bit too overt about his spiel. It was absolutely contrary to what we learned in the academy and also the UNETCO handbook. Well, relieved of duty. I suppose someone relieved him of duty, but it wasn't me for a change. Yeah, only on the surface, right, I would figure. He rubs people the wrong way, understandably so. Required objectives. Yeah, we already figured it out, right? But it's nice to have some confirmation. Yeah, we are immune. We figured it out already, or at least we suspected as much, but why? That's completely unknown. Universal Constructor. Right, apparently, VD, it's both in the basement of Versa-Life. That seems too convenient to be true. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Right, that's good to know. Interesting. Well, I would assume then these things aren't up for grabs, so we just start taking them. Apparently he has an apartment, really, somewhere. Why is the key here? I'm not sure about that. Okay, well, since we have to head out, then we just see what we can do here. Because we need all the upgrades we can carry, right? I would assume. Well, we can carry this emphasis back here. And what about the SWAT? Apparently we are manufacturing 2 additional ones, so this one doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter certainly to me because we need to cut it around, or maybe not. Okay, damage on the pistol again. I suppose we start upgrading it once more. Thankfully, ammo doesn't take up inventory space in this game, which is something. Customer rifle, well, we happen to have some ammo. What's that thing all about? Why is it here? There must be a purpose to this, I think. Probably. If it's up for grabs, then hopefully it stays up for grabs. Although it's strange they let us do this. It really is very strange. There's another medkit. Well, that makes 2 now. But I guess, the Chroma we already dropped, so maybe there's no need for, well, I think, which weapon is more useful? This one can be used if we, well, have to engage people, you know, up front, if they're already on high alert or whatever. The catapult does work better for that, the baton not so much. But this thing is notoriously unreliable and also very slow. It does rely on ammo, of course, so, the stupid inventory gets on my nerves, frankly, but we need some medkits. It's absolutely essential. If only this thing wasn't so large. Alright, but we can deal with people in some other fashion, I guess. Don't need a gas grenade necessarily. What is in here? Something about oxygen.
Tong is in the operating theater.
Yeah, isn't he? You would probably care if we were to start picking up some items in this area, but there's a robot back here. I don't think we're going for a swim because it's probably going to be a cooling pod for nuclear reactor. Something like that. Okay, fully recharged. I guess this world is probably drawing some attention. Rebreather. I guess you could go for a swim. I don't think it's really necessary though. It's really strange let us do this here, VD.
The police just don't understand this city.
Yeah, they don't, right? But we also need a flamethrower, even though it insta-kills me in like 1 burst, as I thought out. Is you're wondering? Yeah, there's that button. Don't tell me we are now locked in. Thankfully, that is not the case, but that's good. Okay, we could go for a swim and then discover some secret items, I guess. Okay, we already have ballistic armor, but good to know there's a second pair here in case we lose ours or whatever. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's a snake inside. Yeah, what do we have back here? The storeroom. I suppose we could just ask for that medkit. Then again, we are the quiet person, at least most of the time. But pretty talkative in cutscenes. Super important stuff. Then again, you can also randomize all the items in the game. It was one of those options available when you start a new campaign. That gives you a guess. Okay, Versa-Life through the front door. Well, at least we're fully healed, we're fully recharged, which means we have 35 damage reduction, at least ballistic, you know, damage. And we have that fancy sword now. I think it closes automatically. Okay, but I need it.
Here, observe the laws of the
I'm sorry we
triad.
did it. It's very important. We cannot buy anything anywhere, so we have to come up with all the items somehow. Yeah, we have a fancier sword, although it's also larger. It also makes distinct noise, is what it said. But I really don't need it, so why are we cutting it around? I guess it could be a good fallback option. Yeah, mysterious ongoings here in the city, I think. Yeah, they also had a cannon pod down below, right? If I'm not misremembering, should probably grab it as well. It is the ammo, or convert it into ammo, most likely. I think it's like 5 additional charges, maybe 8 if we're lucky.
You must have won great favor with the dragon.
Yeah, indeed we did, right? Okay, I think it was over here. Yeah, so 8 charges for the stun pod. I think it's on turbo. Otherwise, we'd have some throwing knives, which we did use once with decent enough effect, surprisingly. If only we could carry them around, right?
Tracer Taunt admitted another American. Perhaps you know him.
Yeah, if it's the Finn-looking hacker, then we know exactly what it is.
If Tom decides he'll trust you, you'll be free to come and go as you please.
That's encouraging, it really is, generally speaking. Okay, good to know. So, well, all the items are up for grabs, so we can come back later to discover the rest of the facility, assuming we survive in the VRSD compound, of course. Not a given. Oh, there's a shrine. And they're praying. That would just be rude, wouldn't it be? And the guard dog, but thankfully the guard dog is friendly.
I look forward to shaking the hand of my enemy.
Well, hopefully this truce will actually last. Apparently it doesn't. Okay, VRSD building. Well, thankfully it's not too far away, and we do have a scram in case we need it. We should also swap out the ammo of our shotgun before we continue, because rubber slugs, I mean, could be useful. Some spilled beer, sure. Oh, Cassandra, hello there again.
Watch where you're going.
Yeah, unfortunately we have to watch exactly where we are going. I really don't look forward to this. Is there anything else we need to be doing or should be doing before we head out? Yeah, there was the key we found, right? Someplace. Just come to think of it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the key here, but we found some key someplace. It was for Jock's apartment in where exactly? Wow. I'll be damned if I can remember if I picked up a keychain someplace. I don't think looking at this here would tell us why, because the keychain isn't a physical item. Right, isn't it? Alu does tell us here, thankfully. Okay, so he is on this road here. If you can find it. I guess why not? It's only a short walk. I probably walked past it a couple more times, right? Probably, but I cannot find it. I'm sorry. So we just head out for now and do our goddamn job. Yeah, it's not a 4-digit key code. I'm conflicted and also confused because these keypads are always 4 digits, aren't they? But this was a 5-digit code. Yeah, I better write it down because otherwise I have to look at this here once again. They really should put this in automatically because evidently JC knows the code. Thankfully it's something they fixed in the newer titles in the same franchise. Fantastic. Okay, so first thing we close the door. Okay, rubber slugs are nice and all. I'm not quite sure what to expect inside though, that's a problem. This is armor piercing. How many do we have? Quite a few actually. Okay, but we're completely full buckshot, I think. Okay, the pistol has not even full magazine, but we're pretty decent pistol here. I think it could be of an asset. And just over magazine. Okay, of armor piercing. Good, good, good. Well, the roll core is certainly necessary, right? Wouldn't you think? Okay, if the other arts is still just one, so it's completely useless. Okay, for now we keep it on tranquilizer darts and see what we can do. Otherwise, I think the assault rifle doesn't have any other ammo types right now, as you can tell. Alright, otherwise we have the sword and there's some lockpicks, 6 of them, and I think one multi-tool only. 2 medkits, okay, we are fully recharged almost, we are fully healed, so it doesn't get any better frankly. But I think we stand out like a sore thumb, wouldn't you think? Most likely. Security guard, but at the moment they don't suspect anything.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
Yes, I will do that, sir. Reminds me of Desperate Measures, right? Yeah, the DLC we played in Mankind Divided. Oh, fancy mirror back here. Okay, I think it was a male character.
You do not require a security pass to visit the first 3 levels of offices.
Thank you. That's good to know. Okay,
Welcome
receptionist.
to VersaLife. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you, lady. Very helpful, I see. Is there some propaganda? I mean, information, maybe? Well, I can already recognize at least the 1 or 2 names. Yeah, that's too bad. The A. Donovan guy is one of the elite scientists. Dr. Cole, huh? Probably not that Dr. Cole.
They went to the Lucky Money.
Yeah, we found him already. Paper clips, okay. Oh, we have a nice vista up here, I see. Well, it's probably one of the largest buildings in Hong Kong. Okay, so it's a pretty large building, unsurprisingly. And they have running mirrors everywhere because there are some security guards behind that, I would figure. Fancy high-res logo because it was redone by the fans of the game, of course. Yeah, fantastic. Well, incidentally, we are in China, so these things actually do happen. I guess we could theoretically hack everything. But why though? And some people are stuck back here in the middle of the night working their computers.
Please stay out of the work area.
But I've heard it's public access still. But it's a camera, we cannot start hacking, even though I'm not quite sure what we would learn here anyway. Probably very little.
Don't worry about it, Taya. We're very laid back around here.
Late night.
You work at Psionics? You look like you could have the gift.
Do we? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yes, okay, the same bullshit as before. Okay.
My feet are killing me.
Yeah, standing up all day, right? Hopefully I don't have to worry about blisters on your feet. But these usually only come from walking and not standing around. Yeah, that's the ever annoying camera. Interesting. But there are a couple of chapters missing, aren't they? Yeah, okay, this just... It really happens sometimes. Maybe not this overt, but it does happen, I can assure you. Especially in Chinese factories. Factories run by the Chinese in other parts of Asia. I mean, what we're going to find here, nothing is the answer, so we don't even try it right now. Okay, that must be the man in the black suit, right? Supervisor.
Mr. Hundley, shift supervisor. Who might you be?
I'm contracting this month. Quite a facility you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're pretty proud of the work we're doing.
I'm sure
Any
you
chance
are.
I could get a tour of the labs?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Trade secrets and all that.
I'll make it worth your while.
To the tune of what? 2,000?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we cannot spend our money on anything anyway.
Sure.
Excellent. The elevator code is 6512. I'll make sure the security system has granted you a day pass.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My honored guest, welcome
Honored guest,
to
yeah.
VersaLife.
Certainly. Okay, so I write down immediately. Hopefully we don't have to shoot him because if we don't hostile because we made an oopsie along the way and what's going to happen. I guess I'm trying to hack into the Bond computer and see if the camera is misbehaving or not. But I would suspect we're not going to find anything up here. Actually we do. It's from Huntley, the weekly memo. Oh, it's universalized public image, of course, little else. They do the exact opposite, of course, working on the Grey Death and everything. But I think we're going to find the same memo on every single computer and little else. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm not going to check every single computer, forget about that.
Hope you find who you were looking for.
Oh yeah, I sure hope we will. Where's the elevator? It's probably in the lobby, I would figure. Are we talking about a different elevator entirely? I'm not sure.
So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's something very
It's swell to
important about
miss
the
a day of
schedule,
work,
so if you
but they
thought...
bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
At least the super freighters on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks.
The strange
I'd
robotic
sure like to
voice.
know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight.
Yeah, so we have received plenty of hints that we are actually a clone, a manufactured or tank grown, you know. Same with JC and also Paul Denton, incidentally. And come to think of it, by the time Adam did his investigations and Mankind Divided, it would have been about the time of our inception, quotation mark, because he spent at least academy or the other education that was required, you know, things of that nature. Assume, of course, we follow the standard pattern of a human body when it comes to reaching adulthood. We seem to be in our mid-20s, something like that.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
Yeah, I would do that. Oh, maybe there is the elevator over here, could be. I'm not sure. Okay, one more computer. Maybe we learn something, but I don't think we will. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, by the way, yeah, Adam Johnson, at least the second version, supposedly was also remanufactured from broken parts, recovered from the Arctic. Also, self seemed to think. Interesting, and people were also displaying a certain interest in Adam Johnson himself, like personally, including the Watcher, the psychiatrist in TF-29. Must be the elevator down, right? Okay, we do have a day pass for security purposes, so I guess it should work. Access granted. Should probably spend some skill points before we head down, right? But these can be spent whenever we want. Yeah, we could take this, right? Couldn't we? Indeed we can. Lethally precise with pistols and also the crossbow most importantly. And everything else is optimal. Now we like the sound of that, don't we? But we're falling behind in some other areas and we take tons of damage, don't you think? Yeah, we can apparently perform hard to bypass with household materials. Maybe we can after all. 6,300. Okay, the moment we need to invest another 3,600 indeed to max it out entirely. All of them are useful, don't get me wrong, right? All of them. But for OGC, it's probably yeah, damage absorption and weapon handling. For instance, the shotgun and the rifle. Well, You can only pick one or the other, right? I think should probably do that. Anything else? Maybe some hacking could be a good idea because we're stuck on most of the terminals at this point of the campaign. But now it's too pricey, of course. Well, that makes us an expert pistolier. That's a start. Maybe some secondary perks that could be of acid regardless. Silent while mantling and climbing ladders. Okay, but at the moment we are an absolute rookie when it comes to stealth. Well, that could be useful, but we have seen like what 3 mines over the course of the entire campaign. Right, it's a pretty strange situation here in this game. We have to make some hard choices. Indeed we do. Now, the problem is we can never spend or spare any medkits for that matter, so that's never going to happen. So we need another 3,600 here. Okay, hopefully dumping everything into pistol proficiency won't turn out to be a mistake. Development program, fantastic. Great, exactly where I want to be. And then we have the eerie music yet again, so we're here to find the blueprint for the sword and also destroy the constructor, whatever they called it. Is it in Hong Kong? They said as much, why didn't they? It was a secondary objective supposedly. Well, it's a situation of when we see it, we know what it is, right? Probably. I would figure. Yeah, I'm sure it's some place it was a written email. Oh. Sure. Who are you, for that matter? Laboratory supervisor getting squished into...
You the one that just cleared for level 1? Yeah, that's me. You are welcome to stroll around the laboratories, but respect the work that we do here. Your security pass can be cancelled with no warning. I've looked forward to this for a long time. Security is watching through the cameras. If you cause trouble, an alarm will sound, and the guards won't wait to ask questions.
Yeah, they shoot to kill.
Sir, I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Of course they will. Okay, Mr. Supervisor, do you have a name? Harrison.
Do not ask the scientists questions. They are very busy.
They are very busy. Have you heard of Megan Reed by chance? Okay, I did see some... Oh, that must be the meeting point of the intro cutscene, right? Probably. Okay, that seems like a plasma rifle. So all of this is very open, and once the bullets start flying, we have to of course make our way throughout the entirety of the VRSD building, starting at level 3, because the elevator would be on level 3 right outside of the lobby. These must be elite troopers, commandos, yes. This is probably not just an exosuit. It certainly gets the point across. There's no room for interpretation here. Am I seeing things? Maybe I am. Okay, another mirror here supposedly, making the area larger than it actually is, right? Stealth pistol? Sure. Special security, but I would think so. No one questions anything around here because they're working for Bob Page, right? So no one is thinking about why we would have access to this area all of a sudden as a strange visitor. I mean, it's one thing of favor, I guess. Okay, why is it here though? I'm not sure. Once again, unfortunately, I dropped my binoculars. But we could proceed this way if we wanted to. There are some letters around here. But it seems decidedly unsafe, frankly.
You shouldn't be back here.
Shouldn't we, right? Yeah, we shouldn't be, right? Of course, it's an intrusion. There's their meeting room. Over here we have a couple of break rooms. I'm not feeling safe around here.
Is a simple request.
Lab procedure forbids.
the psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak interactions between incidental subatomic particles.
Our work on Fitjof Capra.
Capra. A quantum quack.
Don't criticize what you don't understand.
Yeah, but JC remains quiet. Okay, who are you? Special security, the female type with that robotic voice, I'm thinking.
Upon collaboration.
Maybe you should cross your legs, to yourself, and try to read my mind.
The sharing of data between departments should be automatic.
VersaLife did not achieve 1 trillion credit equity by disclosing R&D materials.
We work in the same building.
Well,
our results
maybe like
can be understood only by a few dozen people on the planet, none of whom are psionics engineers.
Yes, okay. We have not one, but actually 2 data cubes in here. And some tech goggles, so fancy. Well, don't bother the scientists, they said exactly that. So I suppose that we keep quiet for now and run around. Even though it's super suspicious and seems like a flamethrower. And these can insta-kill me.
It's really a question of abstraction.
Exactly.
You can't be dealing with this sort of thing on the base pair level.
Essentially what I told Miss Chow. Tissue augmentation. It's not a matter of twiddling bits.
Aha, interesting. Of course, she's involved with the conspiracy.
We need to stay focused on tools.
In principle, yes, I agree.
The older scientists don't grasp what it means to have so much data.
Still, we have to throw them a bone once in a while.
With the right software, organism design should be indistinguishable from CAD-CAM.
We'll rip up another non-Mendelian. They love the Karkians.
I have no idea what you just talked about, but I do see that the Universal Constructor has an emergency shutdown. I guess we should probably write it down, shouldn't we? Just to be on the safe side, because we need to input this in a hurry, I'm sure. Yeah, probably. Okay. It will destroy the UC in the process that's like music to our ears. Okay, they have something in the fridge. A community fridge. Yeah, restrooms obviously a good idea to check in here. Are they shared by... Yeah, they are shared actually. That's not going to be awkward. Because these are also open at the same time. Yes, okay, fantastic. Security will be watching but not here because there's no camera and the ventilation shaft. I hope so. I think it's the very first ventilation shaft sort of we found in well, one of those break rooms, right? I think, unlike Mankind Divided, because they were everywhere back then. Okay, maybe it's the second one. We found another one in the Statue of Liberty. So there is a quicker way out, or we could just shoot some people from up here. It's an option. Okay, not the creature I was expecting to see here. Yeah, of course we have poison damage now. Oh goody. Oh goody, oh goody, oh goody. God. Of course, we are untrained in melee combat, so this thing is not as useful as it could be. Peekaboo, come on already. Hopefully there aren't too many. Two opponents are staring awkwardly at each other. Okay, I was hoping for one hit kill, maybe 2 hit kills, but as you can see, that's not going to happen. And they also poison me, regardless of whatever to do here. Okay, so fantastic. Now we don't find anything, but we can walk all the way back to Tong's compound to get ourselves healed. That's an option we could do if we want to, or have to for that matter. Yeah, well, isn't that lovely? What is set is open for business as far as they are concerned. Ja, okay, wir can hide behind them, I guess, and try to sneak around. Was kommt die unaware of their presence to begin with, so... Just have to hope for the best here. Good to know that our ballistic vest protects against melee attacks at least a little bit. These things are nasty. If only I knew where we actually are right now, which of course I don't. What is that? Was unlocked? Yes. But where exactly are we? I have no idea. I think destroying the universal constructor would probably raise the base a lot, wouldn't you think? And then we have to make our way out of here somehow. That would be easy. What is that? I have no idea. At least 4 damage in this game doesn't seem to be a concern for the most part, unlike well, some other titles in the same franchise. They probably also have a fusion reactor back here someplace, or at least a nuclear reactor to power all this fancy equipment of theirs. Oh, might well put that sword away for now at least. These FPS letters, man. So where are we? Not the public area. Okay, it's a start. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, well, there is some machinery back here, certainly, but otherwise, I have no idea where we are. Not the slightest clue. Okay, thankfully that did work. Must be some of their power conduits, I think. Unfortunately, we dropped our binoculars out of necessity, so I cannot see very far. And the tech goggles, they do require some juice, of course. Well, it certainly leads into the basement. Both letters do. Oh. Okay, they have the fancy ventilation shafts back here. So that means the elevator is to the southwest here somewhere. Okay, interesting. Well, if you need to shoot some people, there we go. At the moment, our credentials are still valid, surprisingly. We should be right underneath the main lobby at this point in time, which means we are looping around instead of getting to the laboratories. Ah, probably for here I would figure. Is this the universal constructor? What am I looking at back here? I have no idea. But I do see it's a one-way drop if we take that route. And we have no biocells, right? Because these are in very short supply as it turns out. So we cannot recharge our ballistic vest for starters. Okay, that's probably just leading to the other side, right? I would figure. So we just have to make some assumptions and hope for the best, because there's literally nothing else to do for us. Well, I'm not hopeful, but Geronimo? I think it's a keypad, but
The ROM encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
Okay, goodie, but it's not a keypad. Alrighty then. Well, we're visible all around. I don't think we have credentials for that, right? I would figure. Oh, maybe we do. I'm not sure about that. Okay, something of importance and a personal computer with the Ambrosia formula. Well, we know what this is all about. At least we have a good idea. Let me guess. Oh, this actually worked, but I'll be damned. Oh, we have like tons of email accounts, so we're playing this game again, yeah. Oh, lovely. Okay, so, I guess that we have one objective already, well, checked off, so to speak. Yeah, we are completely out of codes right now. Hopefully you do enjoy their ROM image there. But I want to read some of the emails if you don't mind. Others will be painful because there's a time on everything. Thankfully, this is something we have to worry about in those later titles. And also not for you, because I can just do some cuts in the video, can I not? But I have to wait for every single email, every single time, and then also switch accounts every single time. Okay, any betrayers? That must be one of those agent types, sure. Good, good, good. Excellent results, I'm sure they did. And virus shipment to Super Freighter, which is on the way to the United States, I think. Okay, at the moment it's still fine with us. Goodie. Super Freighter is a choke full with agents and the virus. Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah, the recovery efforts, and of course they have found out who was responsible. But they found out about us, unsurprisingly, that they had scientists. Alright, so they're on schedule with the Great Death project, unsurprisingly, and also unfortunately for us. If you want to read all of it, feel free to pause the video, because I cannot do this currently right by playing the game.
I have uploaded the component the Triads need to complete the sword. Go to the temple next to the market.
Alright, never stops us to do.
Dragon heads for a meeting.
Okay, so well, we have other things to do, don't we, though? That's also a problem. Oh, well, I guess that's our answer as to what's going to happen here. I thought it was a fun and enjoyable idea, giving these people these fucking plasma rifles.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Yeah. Wow. The most powerful melee weapon in the universe, they said, and then it's completely useless to us. Well, isn't that great? So, we better off using the catapult than I see, maybe. Even the fucking baton. But assuming the guy with the shotgun doesn't see us for whatever reason. Well, I'm not quite sure.
Who the hell? That's him.
Ah. Okay, well, attempt number 20 or so, but I stopped counting, frankly. At least we took out this one guy with the plasma rifle, who is only one guy with the plasma rifle. Okay, well, great. I really love the weapon choices here for these people. I really do. It's fantastic. Okay, so, assault shotgun, we don't need that stupid thing anyway. Okay, goody. So we can blow this thing apart if we wanted to. What are the other options? I guess we find out. Maybe you can get into this ventilation shaft yet again, that would be great. And we're also very low on pistol ammo, even though I did specialize in pistoliering. But I really want to take out that universal constructor, if we can find it. Yeah, there's no way right of getting up here. That was indeed a one-way drop. Okay, looks like a trapdoor to me. But where to? Oh. The main lobby, fantastic. Well, it's here if we need it, which may happen. Alrighty then, let me see what you can do back here. Level 2 access. Well, do we know where the universal constructor could be located? I cannot access any emails, so I have no idea, frankly. Alright. Oh, hello there. Hopefully the door stays open. There we go. Okay, if you're prepared, then we can shoot them in the head. I think it's a start. Now everyone is super angry down there in the laboratory, supposedly. Oh, there's only one way to get here. They have to come through here or through there. What's the play there, folks? But no matter. Yeah, there they come.
There he is.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, of course they do blow up. Forgot about that. And hopefully it doesn't take some damage to their bodies. That would be something. Okay, so we took out a couple of these dudes. I don't think I can ensure any hit from back here. But maybe you can stay hidden long enough to make a difference. I don't think they would be susceptible to darts, would you think? Maybe not. We need to crouch, otherwise we can ensure any hits here. We're down to 6 bullets for the regular type, which may not be good enough. Hopefully they don't have any plasma rifles. Okay, we should also probably assign some secondary items. In this case, I guess we try out these here. If we can get close enough, which is not a given. Okay, they're walking back now, aren't they? Maybe. Not an easy game, especially if we give the enemy some fucking plasma rifles. Of course, if they blow up, it also means we don't get all the loot, don't we? Okay, then. But unfortunately, the panel didn't blow up, even though there was a agent right next door. But these should make the other area a little bit more accessible, potentially, even though we took some damage to the torso yet again, unsurprisingly. Okay, there we get our opportunity. 2 more agents we could have taken out. Okay, well, just lost line of sight on him. Yeah, need to ensure a headshot, otherwise it's not doable. Okay, and then he goes boom, and then we're out of pistol ammo almost. So what else are we going to use? I guess then we probably to the assault rifle. Yeah, probably. Okay, maybe we're getting slightly better because I aim for the head. But we also need to heal ourselves again, because let me guess, our torso is about to give out again. That's what I thought. Okay, goody. We're making something happen here, I see. But it's slow progress, certainly. Is it finding all of them? I hope it is, right? I don't really trust the assault rifle, but I guess we have to. So we've attracted everyone from the entirety of the building, I see. And the scientists, they won't be happy to see us either, I would figure. This is very exposed up here.
Still in the area.
Yeah, indeed I am, because there's no escape. Well, except for the main lobby, potentially. Yeah, look at our proficiency, or lack of with the assault rifle. Then again, it's probably not the most accurate firearm in the game. And we have some basic rifle training, which evidently doesn't account too much at all. Which we don't have, of course. Right, because we didn't get a chance to look for the entire facility. Yeah, that's not the key we're looking for, so it has to be through the secret exit. Or we could jump through here maybe. And then what? Be shot to pieces. Wow, granted we took out quite a few dudes. And we can certainly disable this laser tripwire one way or another. But I'm really looking for that universal constructor. Yeah, these agents are not to be underestimated. Yeah, something about radioactivity. While we're only looking for a keypad that should shut down the UC and also disable it. That should be the hardest thing to figure out. We know it when we see it, that type of scenario, I would think. But I'm not enjoying the plasma rifles, to be honest. Okay, well, it's then... Okay, we need a multi-tool for this, of course. Well, I'd rather spend the rocket, to be honest. What are you supposed to shooting it with the rifle? No, 80 damage threshold. That's never going to work. I mean, the alert has already been raised, so it ultimately cares. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I think. They cannot flank us, they can only come from up front. Can you reload any more slowly, JC? Because that would be a problem. Okay. Reload immediately because it takes a long time. And then give some room here because they shoot us in the legs, I see. Slowing us down. But it must be according to their desire. Okay, not the greatest damage you have ever seen. We hear more people, right? Of course we do. I hear them running around, but I don't see them. There's only one way to take here, so... Getting closer. I'm feeling hunted because Amedee's being hunted, right? And we're shooting for ammo like crazy because it has a high rate of fire. And we are terrible riflemen. Because apparently we didn't learn anything back at the academy. Are they below me still? But it sounds like it. If only we had some 10mm pistol ammo, that would be swell. Yeah, I think they retreated already, didn't they? Well, goodie. Oh, there's some ammo for the pistol. Imagine that. But now it's not time to reload. I didn't want to end up in this situation, but evidently it did happen, because, well, we... 3 rounds, really, yeah, okay, yeah, because we approached this in the wrong area, I would figure, in the wrong way at least. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference any longer. The entire facility knows we're here, so staying alive is probably more important right now. For bullets, huh? We saved up for the entire campaign when it comes to this assault rifle of ours. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, well, it's no time for this here. We have to secure the area, then we can look through this place here and see what you can do. Evidently, this is the common area with the shower rooms or whatever, so hard-hitted essential. After all the shooting here, all the excitement, some time to calm down would be a good idea. Headphones. Okay. Interesting. But it would explain why so many people came charging us, because it was their break room here, whatever. Could be good, but it could also be better. But it's not a terrible situation right now, because we were lucky, or we were smart, but mostly lucky, I believe. No, not really. Our current skills is next to useless. Against people unknown, but otherwise. Okay, 2 lockpicks. Well, I'm not sure there's anything of importance in here. I mean, probably is, but we can't do anything about this right now. At least the Assault Rifle is quick to draw. This area seems to serve no purpose. No fancy stuff for the guards around here. All work and no play. Well, we should be able to open this at least theoretically, assuming there's a button next door. Or there's a proximity sensor, whatever works the best. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for, but I don't want to be in the middle here, of course. Okay, they're running some inhuman experiments back here. Evidently. They're also studying the effects of the Great Death to further perfect this genetically engineered super virus. And we also hear these things again, whatever they were called. And whatever that could be, I have no idea. Doctor, probably Joseph Mengele here, really. Most likely. Subject cells and an animal.
I'm the captain here.
Yeah, looks like an alien, frankly. Next time around, get a scalpel, not a combat knife. I heard it works better for this stuff. At least with more precision, you know. Yeah, that looks like an alien to me.
So.
Hello there, bum. Well, we do have the key for this, don't we? If we want to release them. I guess whatever. Oh, we can actually lock doors or whatever. Enjoy your sweet freedom, sir. Yeah, raise hell outside, get some revenge for your treatment. Yeah, I'm not releasing doors, of course. Radioactivity. Oh, do we want to play with radioactive stuff right now? Last time we tried, we got ourselves insta-killed, essentially. Yeah, we are running right for the reactor, aren't we? I think it's a stupid idea. Must be one of those Great Death victims they're studying for, yeah, to further perfect this virus of theirs. Okay, there are 2 Mengeles working here.
It could have leaked.
I know, I thought...
1 spore. How many times do I have to say it?
5 weapons,
One
huh?
spore could wipe out everyone in this building.
I thought the magnet was on.
Don't think! The control panels have colored lights so that you don't have to think.
Jesus Christ, man. Okay, bioweapons developer, human skull. There's another hazmat suit which you can use to get through the reactor, I guess. Oh, it's an option. Lockpick, sure, why not? So making some progress finally. Apparently they've assembled an entire shipment of the Great Death, right? Interesting. And also extremely worrying. So something will go down in New York. That could also be the reason why Poe stayed behind in Manhattan. What do you think? It's like 2 pistol bullets in here, presumably. Okay, so we can get through the radioactive area if we absolutely need it. Yeah, completely unhinged, more radioactivity and more people working back here. I think we should probably put a stop to that and also get these augmentation canisters for a chance. Nanotech researcher, so it's our department, really. Probably. Okay, unconscious, now we know what it is, huh? I suppose they do have a name tag, I would assume. Speaking of which, the other people were called what exactly? Okay, Dr. Cole, we found him. Oh, he's way too slender to be Dr. Cole. Lab assistant. I think we read the directory samples, didn't we? So I suppose they are working willingly for Versa Life. These are not prisoners. Who are you and why are you friendly? Lab assistant, okay. Computer scientist. And there's a medbot here, thankfully. Wow, you need to go to sleep, lady. What's the deal?
I am
assistant?
not allowed to speak to visitors.
I think we've made our point, lady. We're not here to take a tour, right?
Do not interfere with the experiment.
Okay, usually the game is pretty good about this, but in this case there is some missing dialogue here, unfortunately so. Okay, radioactivity, and then we have a couple of canisters, which we can open how exactly? Because well, it's radioactive in here. Which means we need to use the hazmat suit. I don't think this would work, right? Nope, doesn't, of course. Well, upgrade canisters are very rare in this game. Yeah, that's what I thought. Unfortunately. Rather we keep looking around here for now.
Mutiny!
Yeah, we're doing exactly that right now, pal, right? Speaking of mutineers. If only we did recon the entire area properly before falling down from the ceiling, right? Wouldn't you think? But now it's a bit too late for that. Ah, I see now. Alright, remember that other shaft I was looking at one stage, leading down. Well, there you have it. So you can sneak in here if we think it's a good idea, but where's the UC? It must be through those radioactive parts, don't you think? It's probably pretty likely. Right. Okay, since the ballistic vest is now completely trashed and there's no recharge opportunity, then we swap it out for the environmental suit and hope that we can get through here in some fashion. But the canisters would be super useful. Yeah, so we can attack it, we can lockpick it, and it says 85 durability, which we can crack open. Also releasing all the, yeah, we do have alarms to right, and failing that we have a rocket launcher. We might try that. But then again, these suspension crates also need to be opened. And unless you can find a button here someplace, that's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen, right? The radioactivity. Alright, well, I guess we try that. Oh, we also need, of course, the environmental suit, which was on a shelf here someplace. Well, at least you're having fun there, sir. Okay, we're proceeding again over here. Okay, goody. Coupled with our augmentation, we may be able to make this happen, but of course it depends on what I can see inside here, if anything. But you see, it must be someplace. I need to see where I'm going here, but unfortunately we also dropped all of our flares, so... Well, the sword does have illumination, also we've heard. Yeah, at least a little bit. With fancy lighting effects. I guess, well, if we fail, then I suppose... What can we do? Very little. Go to the medical robot and hope for the best. What could be in here? I have no idea. Hopefully a path to take. Other than just being irradiated for no reason. That's the sound of our life being thrown away. Okay, no idea what it is. Okay, whatever. Okay, quickly. Of course it would be a base. Okay, an alien back here. Jesus Christ. Okay, we managed to survive that, whatever that was. I guess it's something. Okay, was it really worth it? What did we pick up there? It didn't have enough inventory space to pick up the weapon modification, the lightweight attack munitions, and the biocells. Oh, this game, man. This game, man. This fucking game. Oh, we killed an alien, I guess. That's something, wouldn't you think? Okay, then. We have to live for our mistakes here once again. But I'm very tempted, as you can tell by the sound in my voice. Yeah, right away. Goody. I think we're done when it comes to playing with radioactivity. So where are we going now, for that matter? This thing is useless, but we can recharge it if we had some biocells, which we don't, of course. Okay, computer terminal. Maybe there's something of interest back here. Nope, couldn't make it happen, of course. That's what I thought. You don't have a key by chance, right? Nope, nothing. Goody. And we keep the also einfach ready and hope for the best. Yeah, how do we even exit this area for that matter? I'm not quite sure. And the augmentation canisters we just have to leave behind, I guess.
The process is going smoothly then?
Oh.
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
Wonderful. We'll have to try that trick at Area 51.
The problem, you understand, is primarily a security concern.
Never mind that punk from UNATCO. The security here is
yeah?
adequate, and we have a long-term program guaranteed to make him irrelevant. We call it Icarus.
Oh, Icarus?
A sweet bit of engineering. You'll like it, but we can't talk here. Your office?
No time. Tell me on the way.
I think, Bob, you missed some important developments here in the meantime.
Mr. JC Denton, in the flesh.
Finally, this CB.
As dark and serious as his brother.
You know who I am. And Paul? You know my brother?
But of course, why would you be surprised?
Call me Maggie.
Paul never mentioned you.
That is why he is still alive. He can keep a secret, even from his own brother.
Oh, Bob Page can hear it, right?
Paul told you about Majestic 12, correct? The conspiracy behind UNATCO?
Just the name.
Majestic 12 sent Paul to murder the former Red Arrow leader. And me too.
And he double-crossed them?
Rest to say, I persuaded him to join our side.
What does Majestic 12 want with the Red Arrow?
We are winning the Triad War against Majestic 12's ally, the Luminous Path. We were developing a new technology. You might have heard
I'm confused
about the sword.
now.
The Dragon's Tooth, right?
Who is working for whom?
The Triads settle disputes in contests of skill, which includes the crafting of weapons. The Dragon's Tooth would have made us unstoppable.
Yeah, not in my hands,
So Majestic 12. They're trying to tip the balance. Give the Luminous Path a technological advantage.
Exactly. I tried to warn the people of the danger. And the Luminous Path calls me a liar. The police have all the evidence they need to settle this, locked up in the station at the Wanchai Market, but they will not act. Go and see. I know the code to their vault. 87342.
It's only fair to tell you that I spoke with Gordon Quick before coming here. I thought he was a friend of my brother's. I agreed to visit you and learn the truth of the situation.
Yes, you were seen. The new Red Arrow leader is Max Chen, and you don't have to go to the Lucky Money for him to know your activities. Now tell me about Paul. Why did he not return?
Paul's on his way to Hong Kong. I don't know when he will arrive.
Then you must think for yourself. In Hong Kong, the truth is seldom kept.
Yeah, especially in this building. While Bob Page is staring awkwardly at what's happening. I don't think that's supposed to happen, wouldn't you agree? Okay, this game is old and clunky. It does have some problems some of the time. Okay, so I'm not quite sure who is playing which card exactly. But I do know is that we're stuck in the middle, but Bob Page is staring at us awkwardly without any comment.
Visual contact locked. We have full sanction.
Well, good thing we had a rocket launcher. I used all the rockets to take out these final guys here, I'm hoping. And gapes are dropping from the ceiling, including blood. That's excellent, but somewhat gruesome attention to detail, frankly. These plasma rifles are just ridiculous, I'm sorry. But of course, only one part of the VersaLife building. It's also a thing, isn't it? Well, we're not done here, evidently. Okay, apparently didn't care. There's one plasma rifle. Wow, we're not the only one playing around with rocket launchers, I see. Oh, sure. Sure, of course they would have a fucking personal shield here. Okay, how are we dealing with this door? Sure.
Target locked.
Yeah, well, fortunately so. Okay, so apparently the old sort of shotgun solves the problem for us. I'm not quite sure the MP grenade had any impact on that confrontation. But I guess I take it. We didn't find anything. Of course we didn't. Sure. Okay, what a goddamn mess here, but we managed to survive somehow, which is a miracle in of itself, frankly. Okay, 8 bullets. What in the actual heck here? Now these are ordinary security guards. They are not armored, right? They don't even have a vest the last time we checked. Okay, unbelievable. Well, evidently you can sneak away in this facility and back out, but of course I made the crucial mistake of dropping myself down without recalling the entire area. And there we go. Paid a pretty heavy price for that. Video can bypass the entire area just using the hidden keypad back here. I guess it's Deus Ex after all. It's a plasma rifle, isn't it? Of course it's too large. Oh, but then supervisor will be angry, but he's not the only one. Okay. Yeah, someone is still back here. Yeah, we still have people in the area, I see. Stop shooting me in the legs, please. That's rude of you. Okay, that's a couple of bursts did their trick, I see. Okay, then, so evidently that's exactly what I thought would happen. We'd have to fight the entire facility anyhow. If only we could find the universal constructor here someplace, wouldn't you think? And there also goes all of our rifle ammo, I would figure. Ja, 13 rounds. Wie wäre es, wenn das doppelt friendly? Jesus Christ. Okay, so far the supervisor apparently is enjoying the show. Aha, so there we go. That's the reason for the dual keypads here. I think it could come in handy, wouldn't you think? And there we go, that's the master password for the computer we were unable to interact with. So good thing we checked here after all, didn't we? Yeah, and some people were panicking evidently. For good reason about that. I don't think I want to spend 4 lockpicks on this here. And we are completely out of rockets, aren't we, by chance? Indeed we are. We only have a VDP remaining, which is good, but not exactly great against these type of situations. And we would need a lot higher media scale to get any use out of the SWAT here in this current scenario. That's unfortunate. But the datapad could be interesting. Ah, you know what? To hell with it, we just do it. We just got them do it here. But I will probably regret this here regardless. I can tell you. And these are unfortunately disposable for the most part, so hopefully it's worth it. Imperial grenade, and we have a... Wow, fantastic. But this here could be interesting. Really, it's still MJ12 in security, really? Jesus Christ. Really, what a day here in this office, what would you think? Unbelievable. Of course you can attack these things or lockpick them when people are looking right next door. That's not feasible. Of course it isn't. Yeah, war gut riddance hier, Sir. Really? Okay. Apparently these are generators, not just a nuclear reactor, really. Okay. Buddy, anything of importance in here? I think we already read them from the other computer, but there was time pressure involved. Yeah, evidently they were in the building already. I think it's the head researcher, yes. Yeah, these nanoblades that will be mass produced, unfortunately so. The estimate of 9.66 on the scale here, really. Okay, we're pretty familiar with those already. Yeah, too close for comfort. And the virus shipment indeed is the super freighter. Within 48 hours, so there will be a showdown in New York City indeed. Oh, lovely. Okay. We also found the key combination for that, I believe. Although it's currently kind of redundant, I think. Or whatever. So the radiation was just their security system in this place. Yeah, these are 3 different things I see. Oh, it's interesting. There's also the keypad. I think they were talking about this particular keypad, weren't they? Yeah, 5878. No, must be a different code because it's a little bit longer this year. 4. Okay, well, we don't have 4 multitudes, I believe. Yeah, that's the problem because not every single keypad in this game is a 4-digit number. Unfortunately so. Are we in the magnetic testing chamber? We could be. Also, evidently there are a couple of codes that are unfamiliar to us still. Oh, that's too bad. At least we can use the robot over here to install some augmentations. If it didn't be too far away. So let's just take a look at that. Apparently this is a redundant one because we already have those. That is beide run to be specific. All of them apparently are active. A cloak harp, so just make a return, or I should say it was the first entry in the franchise, of course. Radio transparency. Yeah, that could be useful. I can see myself using that. But 340 units per minute. I don't think the cloak will be any better, right? Of course it would be. Alright, so we're getting a built-in night vision then as an active ability. We can also see through walls and bypass advanced stealth cloaking technology. Okay, 55 units per minute. Targeting gives us better accuracy, I would assume. But I guess for a sniper would be very useful. For us, maybe not so much. Alright, I think we give it a spin here. There's no downside, I believe, right? We can uninstall them because it's an irrevocable process, I said as much. Yeah, we never find enough upgrade canisters to make it worthwhile, I believe. That goes for both of these abilities. But since they're here, I guess why not? I'd rather use this here, I presume, because that doesn't allow us to bypass these laser tripwires, I think. Probably not. This one promises to do exactly that, so I guess it could be a decent option. And then this thing can be a goner now, because we already possess one of those abilities. Now can't use it, of course, right? That's what I thought. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, we don't have 4 multi-tools, right? We only have 2. I'm intrigued by this. This is a 4-digit code, so I think this one will apply to the other thing, most likely. What could be back here? I have no idea. Interesting though, regardless. Yeah, these are always infinite strength, everything, I believe. Alrighty, so we cleared out the entire area, but we still didn't find the universal constructor, did we though? It doesn't seem to be in any of those rooms here, from what I can tell. I don't think so, at least. But it is supposedly in Hong Kong somewhere, and where else would it be? But in the Boss Life building. But I think we're pretty full already, but I don't see it here anywhere. It's probably a pretty obvious piece of machinery. Well then, friends, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this, but remember the last passageway we did not investigate because I really thought it would just be falling to our doom here through the floor. But evidently this is glass. We can walk here, and if we follow the hallway all the way to the other side past our handiwork, then we find an elevator that leads up incidentally. Isn't that nice? So I think it could be leading to the universal constructor somehow, I would believe. Maybe. But regardless, then we conclude our adventures in the next episode, because for now I'm way too exhausted to continue. I'm sorry. And otherwise, I thank you for watching as usual, and I hope to see you next time.